It's Friday, October the 4th, 1991. I'm standing on the Oak Valley Bridge, right where the South Branch goes into the Nation River. And you can see the water level is quite low. As you go in, you can see the rocks down at the end here. I'm looking from the bridge down towards the Nation River. Okay, I'm right near the outlet now. You can see with the stones, the water level is so low you can see the stones at the end of the South Branch as it enters the Nation River. You see the water level is so low that the stones, there's quite a pile of stones right at the entrance. From the same location, just looking upstream back to the bridge, you can see the water level is very low. You can even see the grass here growing near the outlet. This is looking upstream from the Nation up the South Branch. Okay, now I'm at station 0 plus 000. This is where the South Branch flows into the South Nation. And you can see how low the water is. See all the rocks here. And this is right at the outlet of the South Branch into the South Nation. Even the South Nation is very low. You can see quite a few rocks right in the middle of the stream showing. But here especially, you can see, and then the water level is very low. There's it's quite shallow. And looking back upstream to the Oak Valley Bridge. And here again, right at the outlet of the South Branch into the Nation River, you can see the Nation River has quite a bit of water, some water flowing through the rocks here just downstream of where the South Branch outlets into the Nation River. And there's a little bit of water flowing, as you can hear and see. Now a Township Road Bridge at station 2 plus 000. And from this bridge looking downstream, you can see that the water is, there's no flow. The water is just sitting here. Actually, as you can see, it's quite narrow on the bottom. And there's zero flow at all here. See the vegetation on the banks. And upstream from Township Road Bridge, station 2 plus 000, you can see the same. There's no flow. And again, there isn't that much water. You can see some of the growth in the river channel itself. Especially if we look under the bridge here, by the bridge itself, there's more vegetation. Actually, right under the bridge, you see that the channel is almost completely blocked off just by rocks and earth and vegetation, because the water level is so low at this time of year. Again, I repeat, it's October the 4th, 1991. I'm now at the Plant Bridge, station 3 plus approximately 250. And we're looking downstream from the Plant Bridge, and you can see that the channel is completely choked off with vegetation and mud. There's no flow at all. As you can see, there's no water down, hardly any water at all at this point in the South Branch. I'm now looking upstream from the Plant Bridge, and again you see the water level is very low. At different points in the channel, the channel is almost completely cut off. And again I repeat that there is no flow. There's a few ripples in the water caused by the wind, but there's no water flowing. I'm now at County Road 2 Bridge, station 7 plus 150 approximately, looking downstream, and as you see the river is choked right off here very badly. See how it's grown in? The vegetation has choked it right off. And again, there's no flow. And right at the bottom of the bridge here, there are a couple of dead fish. County Road 2 bridge looking upstream. Again, you can see how in different places it's choked right off. There's no flow. See here how in this place the vegetation has choked the channel right off. And again, signs of more dead fish around the bridge. Again, I repeat, it's October the 4th, 1991, a Friday. And we're working our way upstream. We're now at Station 7 plus 150, County Road 2 bridge. I'm now at station approximately 7 plus 600, looking downstream. There's been quite a bit of rain the last few nights, so you can see some water in the channel. On the banks here, there's quite a bit of vegetation, but in the channel on the bottom there is a fair bit of water, but it looks like most of it's from a recent rain. Again, looking at the same location, we can see that there is some water in the stream, but again, it's not very deep. A lot of it is, it appears from recent rains. There's been quite a bit of water in some of the side roads, the gravel roads. So it looks like it has rained quite heavily in the last couple of nights here. Now at Taylor Bridge, station 10 plus 200, looking upstream. Again, you can see that there's quite a bit of vegetation in the channel, and the water level is fairly low. Now I'm looking downstream from Taylor Bridge, station 10 plus 200. Again, you can see that further down here the channel is completely choked off by the vegetation. And I'd say the depth of water right at the bridge itself is only about 2 feet deep, maybe 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep. You can see right to the bottom. And now I will try to get down further downstream to where the proposed rock weir and fish passage are to be placed, also the Black Creek. I'm at station approximately 10 plus 100, looking downstream, and you can walk right in the middle of the channel here. It's all choked in. I'm walking right down the channel itself, and the vegetation has choked the channel right off. You can see nothing but vegetation, weeds right in the middle of the channel. I'm at station approximately 10 plus 50, 10 plus 050, looking upstream. It's incredible, right in the middle of the channel here, it's all vegetated. Somebody's been riding down with some kind of probably a four-wheeler, one of these trail bikes. And there's even a bit of oil slick right in the middle of the channel, but you can walk right down. It's almost incredible to believe that a channel this size would be this grown in, and you being able to walk right down it. Now I'll turn downstream as I'm get closer now around the corner. Pretty soon we'll be hitting Black Creek. There's the odd pool of water. Here's a pool right here. This is the biggest pool since the bridge, other than the one at the bridge. I'm standing approximately at station 10 plus 000. You can see how much vegetation there is in the middle of the channel. There are places though where there's a pool of water back upstream here. It's very shallow, but because of the vegetation, the water's just stagnant there. There's a bit of an oil slick. I think looks like some young lads have been in here on little four-wheel bikes. And then going downstream here, that was looking upstream, you can see the pool of water right here. It's very shallow. and of course all the vegetation in here. We're almost at Black Creek. Okay, I'm walking downstream. I'm almost at Black Creek. It's Black Creek's at station 10 plus. I think it's 985, something like that, or I might be wrong on that. I don't have the map with me, but I'm walking downstream. You can see the vegetation here just grown in. Black Creek comes in over here. It's completely grown in. I'll go up and take a shot there for you, and then downstream the river bends to the left here. The Black Creek is coming in from your right, but you can see the vegetation. There's a little bit of water here. You can walk right through it. It's actually the middle of the channel is quite hard. The land is hard enough to support your weight as you walk. You're not even getting stuck. It's incredible the amount of vegetation here. Okay, I'm standing right in the middle of the South Branch, right where the Black Creek comes in. I'm looking upstream at the South Branch. This is a station, I believe it's 10 plus 980, something like that. Looking upstream, or maybe it's 880. If you're looking upstream, you can see it's completely overgrown. You can walk right through here. It's October the 4th, I repeat again. There's very, very little water, a lot of vegetation. I'm going to turn my camera to the left here. As you're going to see where Black Creek comes in. Here's Black Creek as it comes in. It's quite wide at the outlet, but it's all grown in. See, the vegetation is very high. You could walk right up here with your shoes on without getting wet in places. It's incredible. Now I'm going to turn right around, and this is where the South Branch goes downstream. There's a pool of water right here. There's some water right in here. It's stagnant. As you can see, there's no water flowing in, of course. But we're right at where the Black Creek comes in. What I'll do is I'll go a little further downstream, just get another shot down there, and then we'll look further upstream. Okay, I'm just downstream, about 50 meters downstream from where Black Creek enters the South Branch, and I'm looking downstream here. Again, you can see it's choked in quite badly. There's not that much water. There's zero flow, and as you see, the vegetation chokes off the channel quite badly. Now turn around here, and I'll give you a shot back. We're going to get a shot back now where, again, this is where Black Creek comes in, where that stick is sticking up in the channel there. That's where Black Creek is entering. And again, you can see it's all the vegetation. There's just a bit of a pool of stagnant water here, and other than that, you can't see much anything. And then the river, so the South Branch bends around to the right here as you're looking upstream, and that's Black Creek where it comes in there on your left. I thought this was too good to pass up. You see a couple of robins, I believe, taking a bath here in the South Nation, one of the pools. There he goes. Working my way back upstream again. We're approximately at the station 10 plus 000. You can see the trees on the bank here, and again the vegetation just choking off the channel. And there's very little water. Okay, I'm making my way back upstream. There's the bridge at 10 plus 200. I think it's Taylor Bridge. And again, as you see, coming from the other direction, there's very little water, and the channel's nearly completely choked off. So just another brief shot here as we're at Taylor Bridge. I'm looking upstream. You can see the water very stagnant here. It's all choked off. And again, of course, deeper pools around the bridges, but in the middle of the channel, it's all choked off by vegetation. Okay, I'm at the Frank Alt Bridge, station 11 plus 300, looking downstream. Again, you can see the vegetation in the channel, and the water here right here, and you can see this nice friendly dog over here who he greets you very warmly. Same bridge, and again you can see, settle down there, lad. Looking downstream, it's all choked off. You can see what dangers you have to take a video here. There's a nice friendly dog here, Reese. That'll be it for now. I'm now at the the Valaket Bridge, station 11 plus 550, looking downstream. I think my battery's running low because the picture doesn't seem as clear. I hope that's a little better there now. But there's quite a bit of water here at the bridge, and again downstream the vegetation's growing in. And choking off the channel. Again, I repeat, I'm at approximately station 11 plus 550, the Valaket Bridge. I'm still at the Valaket Bridge looking upstream now. You can see here there's quite a bit of water backed up. But the reason why is at the bottom here there's a low-level crossing. I believe this is the Sabran low-level crossing, and it's a good low-level crossing, but it also acts as a bit of a dam here. So that's why there's lots of water upstream, and actually the channel is quite good here, except for the crossing, which is blocking the flow of the water. So that would probably end this section. We started down at the bottom at station 0 plus 000, where the South Branch entered the South Nation River, and now we're up at station 11 plus 550 at the Valaket Bridge, and we see quite a bit of difference between what we saw downstream and in the middle of the section of river that we are considering, and then here upstream.